the one who stopped. The road from Jerusalem to Jericho was narrow and cruel. Rock walls pressed close, perfect for ambush. Travelers walked it quickly, eyes down, prayers silent. One man did not make it far. Robbers struck him without warning, stripped him, beat him, and left him bleeding in the dust, half alive and fully forgotten. Time passed. A priest came down the road. He saw the broken body and shifted his path, just enough to avoid contact. A Levite followed. He slowed, looked, then kept moving. Duties waited. Distance felt safer than mercy. Then a Samaritan approached. A foreigner, an outsider, one taught to despise this wounded man, and despised by him in return. The Samaritan stopped. He knelt in the dirt, poured oil and wine into torn flesh, and bound wounds with his own hands. He lifted the stranger onto his animal, walked beside him through the heat, and carried him to shelter. At the inn, he paid the cost and promised more if it was needed. The wounded man never learned his name, but he learned what love looked like. When Jesus finished telling the story, the question was no longer, "Who is my neighbor?" It was, "Who was one?" Commentary note: the Samaritan did not ask whether the man deserved help. He did not measure risk against reward. He acted. This story dismantles comfortable faith and replaces it with costly compassion. Love, Jesus teaches, is not proven by identity, belief, or proximity, but by action when stopping would be inconvenient and walking away would be easier. Historical note: the parable of the Good Samaritan is found in Luke 10, verses 25 to 37. Samaritans and Jews shared deep hostility during the first century, making the Samaritan's compassion culturally shocking to Jesus' audience. The Jericho road was historically dangerous, and the social roles of priest and Levite are accurately represented. This retelling expands imagery and pacing while remaining faithful to the biblical account.